So continuing on with our canvas, up here it's pretty much the same, although we may have played with a couple of colours here. That's alright, and we may have made our margin slightly bigger. What we're doing here is we're putting in some text. So the same thing at the top, the declaration ID there is slightly different, doesn't matter as long as they match. Now each one of these, it's a bit over the top, I'll admit. So we declare the font that we want, that's declaring the font. This is declaring how we want it to look, and this is what we want it to say and where to say it. Okay, so right, and we just keep going down here, and what's happening is that until you change the font, you'll notice it stays the same, but you might get slightly different look at it, may look a bit different. Then we change it again, so font, fill style, fill text, say it there, stroke style, black, etc, etc, and then some extra stuff here, shadow color, ZX, etc, and then etc, etc. Alright, fill text actually says it and puts it where you want it. Okay, so you save that and it looks like this. So what you've done is actually written up here as well as the text. So you said I want red 30 px Arial, I want green 30 px Arial, but if you look over here I've got a stroke style, not a fill style, stroke text. Okay, so stroke and fill, play with that, watch what happens. There's a lot more than you can do than just what's sitting here like this. So there you go, and you can put it anywhere you want and you'll get, that's the text that you can play with. Okay, now you could make it a little bit more structural, a bit like the previous one that we did back here when we had the shapes. This one a bit more structural as well. You could do the same thing here if you want to get what you need. So play with these. So for example, if I was to maybe change this to that right there, say put one number in and do this, it goes to that sort of whatever it is, violet. If I was to maybe come down here and get a bit more imaginative with the styles and stuff like that, so for example if I made this say 25 px instead and saved it and hit the refresh button, they get smaller as well. Okay, all sorts of things. Position can be changed as well. So for example you could have, at the moment you've got this one at 10, if I put that at 50 say, and put that one at 50 and save it and then refresh, they move a bit. Alright, so have a go at that, play with the text.